Call us at 877-937-1047 or text us. Text JJR in your message to 96893. A couple of text messages real quick. JJ Rich's Ida from Texas. Has Kyle seen Beetlejuice 2 yet? Have you?
I have not. I'm failing in that.
There's a scene with a tombstone in it, and it says the person was an avid bird watcher. You must put that on Scott Anderson's tombstone if he dies before you, which we know he is not allowed to.
That is so funny.
I love how people pay attention so much to the details. You're right. He's not allowed to die before me. And yes, he is an avid bird watcher. I can't wait to see that movie now.
John J. and Rich, so interesting. I was talking about how I am doing this podcast, The Doctor and the DJ, and my most recent guest is Sam Fox, restaurateur, hotelier. This person says, it's so interesting you're talking about Sam Fox. I work for the Cheesecake Factory corporate bakery, and we are affiliated with Fox Restaurant Concepts. I called your show in April about coming out for spring break from California. You invited me and my daughters to the station, and when I ended up going, you were all on vacation. Remember that one? He says, remember that one?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man.
Cheesecake Factory is so delicious.
It really
They
is.
bought Sam's company.
I didn't know that. That's
This
pretty
is
cool.
Kim from Gilbert. Probably one of my favorite parts of your show is when John J. imitates his wife Blake's voice when telling stories. So good. Blake is an angel. Yeah, I was telling the story yesterday of how Kyle helped me get a anniversary present for her. And then, in fact, here I said she's at the gym working out. She's not listening, so Kyle, we can tell this story. And apparently, I got a text from Blake, and then I even talked to her about it yesterday. She was getting in the car. She turned on the car, and the radio station was on, and she heard me say that. And so she's like, and I heard you talk about you were going to say something about their anniversary, so I turned the radio off.
Oh,
So she didn't listen.
Good. She didn't want to ruin her own
good.
surprise.
The willpower.
Man,
the
I would so
willpower.
listen, wouldn't
I
you?
know. That
Yeah.
would probably make me turn it up.
Secret tea.
So my wife does a lot for me, right? We always joke about stuff like that.
Everything. She does everything.
She does
Basically everything.
But I think when I tell you, like she handles everything. I mean, everything, like banks, the bills. She does the laundry. She does the clean, everything. And you guys sometimes give me grief for that.
Sometimes.
Right? What she doesn't do for me, Peyton does for her boyfriend. And I think it is bonkers. So don't ever give me grief for not knowing how to do laundry.
I think we could still give you a little bit of grief.
Listen to what she does. What do you do for your boyfriend? Boyfriend, not husband. Boyfriend.
My boyfriend. I love to cut his toenails for him. Like, if he cuts his toenails and I find out he doesn't and doesn't tell me, I kind of have a problem with it.
Are
I'm
you
like, what do
using
you mean?
scissors or clippers?
Clippers.
Ew.
Why is that?
Because you gotta like get up underneath them. I don't know. I feel like
Exactly.
that's
That's the best part. I really just gotta
What?
get all up in there. It's the best. I love
Nope,
it. I
nope.
love it.
But
I'm
what
sorry.
about it? Like I totally understand. Like because I too enjoy popping someone else's pimple.
I love
Like
that.
I get that, but the toenail thing,
Yeah.
like there's like stuff underneath them, and
Yeah.
no.
Like you would like to be. You enjoy that, like even if it wasn't him, you would like to cut somebody else's toes.
No, I wouldn't cut anybody else's toenails except for his and my own.
Because it's his, you enjoy.
Could
it.
you tell me how that started?
Well, I just asked him if I could cut his toenails one time, and he said, yeah.
Is
But
it
were
more
they too
satisfying?
long?
I was going to say, is it more satisfying when they are longer?
Yes.
But what, were they long and you're like, that's gross. You got to cut your toenails.
No, it wasn't that. That's gross. I want to cut your toenails for you, and then now it's our thing. I love it. It's like right when he gets out the shower. They're all soft and perfect and pretty and clean, and I go and
That
clip
is
them
the
up,
best
and
song.
then I just want to kiss his feet.
So he gets out of the shower and you do it while he's standing there? Or do you say
No,
sit
we
down?
sit down. He sits on the couch, and I sit on the floor, and I cut his toenails.
Is he like on his phone?
Or
Is
like
he
we'll
watching
do it
TV?
like in the bathroom. Yeah.
Could you get some video of that for us, please?
Wait, is this like a new thing? Like you just realized you enjoyed doing this with Kadeem specifically, or is this something you have enjoyed doing with all your lovers of the past?
I've never cut any of my lovers' toenails in the past. It's not a new thing for us. It's something that I've been doing for years.
Wowzers.
Does he
but
say to
it's
you
you
ever?
with Kadeem specifically.
Yes.
Okay.
But does he ever say to you, he goes, hey, you got to do my toenails are getting long.
Sometimes.
Like he'll say, like he's asking you for.
Yeah, and then, but a lot of times, like, I'll find out that he cut them by himself because I'm just looking at his toes.
Like-
I'm like, who cut your toenails?
Will you drop
And
what
what
you're
does he
doing?
say? What does he say?
Me, I cut them, and I said, don't do that again. You need to ask me first.
Like you'll drop whatever it is that you're doing. Like, oh, he's out of the shower. It's time to cut toenails.
I had this friend of
Yeah,
mine.
sometimes.
A friend of mine, and I'll never forget him telling me the story because he was pretty overweight, very overweight. And and he had his toenails. He was wearing sandals, and I was like, "Man, your toes." He goes, "Yeah, his wife Sandra would clip his toenails," and I was like, "What?" And I'm like, he goes, "Yeah, man, Mexican culture, women take care of their man." I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't think I want anyone cutting my tail. Like when I go get a pedicure, I cut my toenails before I go there."
Do you really?
Yeah. I don't want him to cut my toenails.
That kind of makes sense.
And I have a foot fetish, by the way. Like,
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. No, I don't know. I think it's just the way that I show him that I really love him by cutting his toenails.
Well, that is convincing. I believe you.
I feel like that triggers me a little bit because, like, so I grew up in a really big family. So I have 5 sisters, 2 brothers, and one of my older sisters used to ask if she could cut my toenails. Mind you, she would say, "Can I trim your toenails?" But what she really enjoyed doing was picking toenails. So she would peel them off, and they would peel too short. You know, when you get it too short, I'd be like, "Help!" And somehow she would delight in that.
No, I actually got banned from doing his fingernails because I would cut them too short. So now it's just the toenails.
what if he
Sorry,
actually
I didn't mean to trigger you, Kyle.
if he called you in the bathroom? Can you come in here and wipe?
If he really needed me to.
Wow, you are in love.
That is
You
really
are
sweet.
in love.
That's true love.
Yeah, there's no
I
question
think you
now.
guys would too if your partners
If they really needed me
If
to.
they were
You're
injured,
right.
if they were injured,
exactly.
but he's not injured, and you're cutting his
I would
toenails.
not
So
do that
if he's
for
not
him.
injured, he goes, "Can you come in here?" Hey, Peyton, I just went number 2. Can you come in here?
No,
And wipe?
I would probably be like, how come you didn't invite me in here to sit and talk to you while you're going
You
there?
should cut his toenails when he's going poop.
Gross.
That is intimate.
So weird.
Anyway, if you can compete with that, text us. Text JJR and whatever you do for your significant other or whatever they do for you that shows you that they love you. 877-937-1047 or text it. JJR and whatever they do to 96893. Judge and Rich. Kyle, what are 3 things we need to know?
Caitlyn Clark's first season finale, even though Indiana Fever lost, was still a pretty historic night. So they played the Washington Mystics and they moved the game to the city's Capital One Arena, which is actually home of the NBA Wizards because there was such high demand for tickets. And that was a pretty good choice because it turned out to be the largest crowd in WNBA history.
Right on, Caitlyn Clark. Good for you.
She also scored the most points by a point guard in a single season in WNBA history, just like literally changing the game.
Yeah, I mean, you hit it right there. She's absolutely changing the game. I love that women's basketball is getting the love and attention that it's always deserved. So I'm excited
cool.
to see that.
Are you a sensitive striver? You're like, what is that? What is a sensitive striver? A sensitive striver is a high achiever who is also highly sensitive. Now, the thing is they're more susceptible to stress, emotional overload, and overthinking. But a sensitive striver is not only sensitive, but thoughtful, responsible, vigilant, and emotional, but also has a really strong inner drive to be successful. I always kind of thought that didn't exist. Those two didn't coexist together.
You know, I would say that's Peyton.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I
you know
cried.
what? You're totally right. Because you actually embrace your emotions, but you do. You have like a really amazing drive.
Thanks.
You're right,
But then you
Jonesy.
critique her and then she breaks down and starts crying.
No.
And that's what you said, isn't it?
coaching really well.
I'm just a girl. Okay, I'm
That's
a
Just
little
said they're more
oversensitive.
susceptible to stress, emotional overload, and overthinking.
Yeah, that's Peyton Tiller too. Yeah, she
That's
does
not
that.
necessarily critique and cry. If you love getting into spooky season, you are going to love Cinemark's FOMO series. This is going to be your jam because they are bringing both classic and new horror films to the theater now through Halloween. So right now, it's Beetlejuice, and Speak No Evil. Then next week, it'll be Babadook for the 10th anniversary, and then so on and so forth. They're bringing back the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in theaters, like a whole bunch of classic Halloween films, and then the new ones that are also coming out as well, all the way through to Halloween. Hocus Pocus is in there as well. I know some people were wondering. You can head to Cinemark's website to get the full list that they've got it all mapped out for you so you can enjoy spooky season in the theater. And that's 3 things you need to know.
Speaking of spooky season, my son Dutch, he texted me, goes, "Hey, I'm going to Chipotle. You want something?" I said, "Yeah." I told him what I wanted. It takes him forever. He comes home with his friend. Like, "What's up? Like, what took you so long?" "Oh, we had to hit the spirit store. We're Ninja Turtles now. Here's your
That's
Chipotle."
so funny because literally 2 days ago I was driving. I'm like, oh my gosh, I saw my first spirit store. And
I
now
saw
they're
one
going
last
to pop
month.
up all over the place. I know they've probably been around for a while, but for me it was the first one I spotted.
Peyton, what's the vibe for horoscopes today?
Do you guys know it's International Week of Happiness at Work? You know that?
Now you tell us.
Well, now you know. Well, we're wrapping up the week, so I'm going to tell you what makes you happy when you're at work based on your sign.
Here's a text about horoscopes. Shout out to Steve for always calling in and repping us cancers during horoscopes.
Yes,
All right.
Steve.
1047 Kiss FM, John J. and Rich. Peyton the vibe for horoscopes today.
I'm going to be telling you what makes you happy when you're at work, or if you're a student, what makes you happy when you go to school.
All right, call us at 877-937-1047. Steve,
Hello.
what's your sign, dog?
I am a Cancer.
Always repping for my Cancer, Steve. Cancers, work happiness for you guys comes from feeling emotionally connected to what you do and who you're with. So a supportive boss, coworkers who actually care about you in a workspace that feels like home, that is the good stuff for you. You need to feel like you're making a difference and not just hitting deadlines when you're at work.
You know what? I work with flowers every day, so I mean, what's better than that? You know what I mean?
Surrounded by beauty
true.
all day.
So if you work with flowers, does that make you a florist or is it something else?
A florist, yeah.
Okay.
A florist through Costco.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
I mean, you probably see it when you go in there all the time.
Yeah.
All the flowers up front. That's me.
Hey, by the way, speaking of Costco, remember I told you I went there recently and I thought it was amazing?
It is amazing.
I bought a jar from Amazon of it's a peanut butter called Nutso. And it's like every nut but peanuts, right? And it's delicious. Bought it on Amazon for $17, right? It's an expensive jar. I bought a couple jars. Go to Amazon or go to Costco, bought Nutso. Put them next to each other. The Amazon one is humongous and cost $11. And the Costco one is humongous. Like, I'm going to put a picture of them. It's like Rich and I standing next to each other.
The
So you
Costco
got
one's
the
bigger
better
and cheaper.
deal.
Bigger and cheaper. And I'm
Yep.
like, this Costco thing's going to take off.
That's the thing with the flowers, too. At Costco, it's such a great deal. You should always get your flowers.
Go
there.
see
So
Steve.
much cheaper. Yep.
Flowers and liquor. That's
All
what
right,
you should
Steve.
buy at Costco.
Have a great day, dog. Kristen, what's your sign?
Hi, I have my son here, Albie, and he's an Aquarius.
Yeah.
Oh, cute. Hi, Albie.
Hi.
Well, let me tell you about Aquarius. For you, this will be for you at school probably. So you need to go to school where you can be creative and push boundaries, because repetitive tasks for you, you're not here for that. You're happy when you're inventing new ways to do things and working on things that feel like they're going to change the game. Also, you don't really like a dress code. You like to wear what you want to wear.
Does that sound like you? Yeah. I also have my daughter, Tatum. He's an Aries.
Aries, I got you too for Aries. Aries, happiness for you guys, it's all about being first. First to get the project done, first to make a decision, and the first to suggest something totally out of the box. So you need action, challenges, and maybe a little bit of friendly competition to keep your workflow grinding. You said you have an Aquarius and an Aries. Do you feel like they argue a lot, Kristen?
Oh my God, it's insane.
Yeah, okay. One of my best friends is an Aries. Yeah, every day. Oh, no.
Like, that's our job.
I know, totally. My Aries best friend and my Aquarius boyfriend fight like brother and sister all the time.
Well,
so.
and as siblings, you always argue anyway, so
Right.
it probably just heightens you.
Exactly. You got a fun bunch,
Yeah.
Kristen.
All right, Kristen, have a great day.
Yeah, they are fun.
Thank you. Anthony, what's your sign?
Scorpio.
Scorpio, you guys are happiest when your work lets you go deep. No surface level stuff for you. You need tasks that let you dig in, uncover secrets, and solve things that no one else can. Oh, and you definitely need privacy. You don't need everybody all up in the Scorpio business.
I hear that.
Yep.
All right, man.
Appreciate that laugh.
Have a good day. Bryant, what's your sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Perfect, just like John Jay, and we are heading out of Virgo season in the next couple of days. But happiness at work for you guys, it's all about organization and efficiency. You need everything in its place. You need tasks clearly lined out and zero chaos. When things are running like a well-oiled machine, you are totally feeling yourself, and you definitely get bonus points if you can fix all of the problems that no one else even noticed.
Oh my goodness, that's me more than I can even say.
Yeah, zero chaos for my Virgos.
All right, Virgo, have a great day, Bryant. 877-937-1047 is our number if you want to ever call us about anything. And if we missed your sign, they're all posted on our website at johnjaneRich.com. I got stacks of information. Rich has life hacks. Kyle, how old is Easton?
Easton is 7 years old.
Oh, he's 7.
No, I can't believe it.
A poll found parents with kids 6 and under only get 31 minutes of me time a day. So you're out of that. You're good.
Well, I might still agree with that. It might be less now.
Okay.
Give me 31 minutes.
Just 31 minutes.
Just a little me time.
You got the kids ready for school, dropped them off, worked a full day, cleaned the house, made dinner, did the dishes, folded laundry, helped with homework, then put the kids to bed. And now you only get 31 minutes just for you. Spend your half hour a day at me time. Me time. Relax in a quiet room, take a bath, scroll on social media.
Sound like you?
Yeah. You really got to make sure you got a plan for that time because it goes quick.
47% of Gen Zers wish TikTok had never been invented. Many say the same about Snapchat, Instagram, and smartphones. A man won a Nissan Sentra at the Oklahoma State Fair by staying in the car for 3 days and outlasting 3 other competitors. We used to do that game on our show.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know how he won?
How?
The rule. This is unbelievable. He won by staying in the car for 3 days, outlasting the other 3 people. But it was controversial because at one point he brought in a cup of human poo to win the stinking Sentra competition. He won a Nissan Sentra.
Late night scrolling on Facebook and figured, why not? I'll give it a shot. And
I've raised 2 boys and my husband. I've got it. I'm good.
Anything that is brought to them to eat in the car needs to stay in the car. So if you eat a half a corn dog, then you throw it in the back and that corn dog stays in there.
I have a backpack with me. Same thing. We're not going to let too much out in the open in the first couple hours. Maybe day 3 we'll start getting devious around here.
And that's what happened. Someone gave him a cup of human poo and the whole thing stunk and people had to get out of the car.
Wow.
Then you win a car that smells like poo forever. I don't know.
How do they go to the bathroom? Are they let out for that?
When we used to do it, we'd give people 10 minutes to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, you have to do a mandatory bathroom break.
I was going to say.
Yeah. In pet news, a study found staring into your dog's eyes makes your brain sync up. Also, petting them causes them to, and if you pet them, their brains sync up with you too.
Isn't that a special moment though when you're petting your little animal and they look right into your eyes? It's so sweet.
Michael Jackson's Thriller video has surpassed 1 billion views on YouTube. Not a lot of people know this, but did you know that Thriller was originally called Starlight?
Did not know that.
Oh yeah, I've heard the demos.
Yeah, I have it right here.
We need some starlight, starlight, sun. There ain't no second chance to make it right again. We need starlight, some starlight, sun.
And then Quincy Jones came in and was like, let's
Make
call
it scary.
Thriller. Zombies aren't going to dance to Starlight. Hi, Jordan. What's up? You're on the air. Good morning.
Hi.
Hey, Jordan. How old are you?
I'm 9. I love your show so much.
Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. Well, you have a great day today. Thank you for listening.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Rich, what we got for life hacks?
Let's talk about being ticklish. I don't know who in the room is like super ticklish. Kyle, are you super ticklish?
A little bit. Not like crazy.
John Jay, I try to tickle a lot. I don't remember how he responds.
Sometimes. Depends.
Peyton, you got to be super ticklish.
I'm really ticklish. Like, even if you act like you're about to start tickling me, I'm just going to start laughing.
But did you know that it's impossible to tickle yourself? Have you ever heard that? See? Not laughing at all. Peyton's trying to tickle herself. Do you know why? Because tickling, laughing and tickling is a panic response. And if you tickle yourself, your body knows that there's no danger, there's no threat, there's nothing coming your way.
Oh, wow.
So you cannot tickle yourself.
Okay.
Isn't that a weird, brain thingy? Here's another one, just because it's the end of the week. So these things are just fun things about yourself. Did you know that if somebody says something, you come up with something sarcastic in your mind, that means that you are not suffering from any dementia, Alzheimer's, because the hardest thing to do is to be sarcastic. So if you think of sarcastic things, then you're good.
Okay.
Stay
That's
sarcastic.
a weird one. Like,
Isn't it
Grandpa, how are you doing? Who are you? You're being sarcastic, are you? You're so sarcastic. It's like everything they say is sarcastic.
I guess that's true. But if you truly are, like what you just did, it takes a lot of brain power to be sarcastic. That life hack and many more can be found at johnjaneRich.com.
Carly, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Good. You want to win some SeaWorld tickets?
Oh, do we want to win SeaWorld tickets? Yeah!
That sounds amazing.
Okay.
I love it.
We're going to play Pop 10.
All right.
It's time for Pop 10.
This game is super easy, and the points, you can get so many of them. It's all up to how creative you get, okay? Carly, I'm going to give you a feel for the game by letting John J. Rich and Peyton go first so you can get all prepared, and then when it's your turn, you will sparkle. So we'll start with John J. John Jay, Trader Joe's actually has a pumpkin spice wine. A lot of people think it's gone too far. We don't need pumpkin spice wine. Either way, John Jay, you've got 10 seconds on the clock to name as many fall-inspired foods and drinks that you can. Go.
Pumpkin spice latte, pumpkin pie, apple pie, cranberry, the cranberry turkey sandwich, mashed potatoes.
Okay, a decent start for you, John Jay, but I still think everyone can whoop on you after that performance.
I didn't want to
Okay.
go. I was going to go do 30 pumpkin spice things, and I didn't think that was fair.
That you could have.
I know,
You're
but
right.
I didn't want to.
You're right.
I wanted to be competitive. I didn't want to win again.
I like it. Okay, Rich. Earlier this week, we had a pretty spectacular harvest moon. Rich, there's 10 seconds on the clock to name as many things that happen in space as you can. Ready? Go.
A black hole, a shooting star, a sun spot, a sun eclipse, a harvest moon.
A sun.
Okay, I don't think I can give you sunspot, but I'll give you harvest
I
moon.
meant
You did
solar
get that in
flare.
the buzz.
That's what I meant, but it came out sunspot.
Alrighty then. Peyton, we move on to you. Brad Pitt and George Clooney say there is another Ocean's 11 in the works. Don't know if we need another one, but I always kind of liked their Ocean's 11s. Peyton, in 10 seconds, please name as many movies as you can where things or something gets stolen. Go.
Oh, geez. A movie? I don't know. Bad Boys. A movie. The Hidden Gems movie. That one.
I'll give it to you.
That was really
I knew that was a
difficult.
hard one,
That
but
is
you're
tough.
usually
Really
so
hard.
good at this.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I let you down.
Carly, yours is a little bit easier, so it's your turn. Your turn. Your turn, Callie. There's a new poll out there that actually named Hy-Vee as America's best grocery store. So, Carly, you've got 10 seconds to name as many things as you can that you would see at a grocery store. Go.
Milk, eggs, chicken nugget chips, chicken nugget toilet paper, waffles. Apples, mac and cheese.
I will take it. I
Sounds
will
like somebody
take
said
the
apricots.
lifelines.
Did they yell apricots?
I'll take apples and apricots. So after round one, Carly is in the lead.
Whoa.
So everyone else will have to step it up a little bit.
It's not over yet.
All right, there is another round. John Jay, you're up. They are making a movie about the video game The Sims. That's in the works. So you've got 10 seconds on the clock to name as many video games as you can. Go.
Pac-Man, Missile Command, Halo, Halo 4, Halo 3, Fallout, Space Invaders, Asteroids, Defender.
Okay, pretty good.
That was
I don't know.
good.
I don't-
Asteroids Defender.
I don't
What?
know if those are all actually video
They
games,
are.
but
They
I
are.
gave you points.
He was going very Atari with his
was.
choices.
I was like,
going-
I don't know these video games, but he's very confident, so I'm going to give you the
Defender
points.
is
I
kind
was
of
going
like
into my childhood, all the little video game cartridges I had.
Defender and
Perfect, I
Missile
love it.
Command are kind of the same, but
I
that's
didn't
okay.
say an era.
They look the same,
No way.
don't they?
Defender's a spaceship that's going through and killing other spaceships.
Why do we always
Missile
have
Command are
battles
missiles.
during our
Oh,
games?
yeah. Okay, all right.
Argument over.
Missile Command has the ball, and you're going like this.
Yeah.
Argument's over. Rich,
Stand your
Julia
ground, dude.
Roberts' brother apologized for taking credit for her fame. Rich, 10 seconds is on the clock. Please name as many celebrity siblings as you can. Go.
Kate. Oh my gosh. Well, Eric Roberts and Julia Roberts. Oh my gosh. Jake Gyllenhaal, Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Okay. You could have gone with any of the Kardashians, the Jenners.
yeah.
That was an easy
It's
one for you, I
Maggie
thought.
Gyllenhaal. Maggie, it's Megan Trainor.
Did I say Maggie Gyllenhaal? I said Maggie, right?
No, you said
She's the
Megan.
one in Batman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carly, I'm sorry. This has gone a little sideways. Okay, Peyton, it's your turn.
Okay.
Ariana Grande says she is dropping a new Wicked-inspired makeup line. This should be easy for you. You've got 10 seconds to name as many celebrity beauty brands that you can. Ready,
Ooh.
go.
Rare Beauty, Rhode Beauty, Kylie Cosmetics, Kim Kardashian's makeup line, Anastasia, Beverly Hills.
Really
that was
good.
Tough.
That was really good. You did
That was
awesome.
hard.
Okay, Carly, the only one to beat right now is John Jay, but you are going to have to bring it because he's got a lot of points, okay?
Okay.
This is for SeaWorld tickets. Carly, Zayn Malik announced his first headlining tour this week. Zayn Malik obviously was part of a boy band at one time. So you've got 10 seconds on the clock for you to name as many boy band stars from any era that you can. Go.
Justin Timberlake. What's his name? The people or the bands? Justin Timberlake, AJ, whatever his name was. Nick Carter, Aaron Carter. Help me.
Too late. I win.
Time's up. And unfortunately, John Jay did win Pop 10 today.
Hey, Carly, how many people you have? Who's in the car with you?
Me and my husband and our 4 children.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's hear a bit. We'll give you the tickets, but we want to hear you guys celebrate.
They want to hear us celebrate if we get the ticket. Ready? Are we going to go to SeaWorld? Go. Say
Yeah.
All right. You guys get the tickets. You have a beautiful family. Thank you for listening.
Some of you.
Hold on the line. All right. Text us. Text JJR, whatever you want to say, to 96893. Hey, Nick's back there answering phones. Caller 14 right now. You get tickets. Justin Timberlake, 877-937-1047. Good luck. Couple text messages really quick. Hey, guys. I just heard the Sweet Niblets War of the Roses on the podcast. There's a little girl at my son's school that says, "Oh, my sprinkles." It's the sweetest thing, but I pictured an old lady saying it. But now my children say, "Oh, my sprinkles," instead of "Oh, my God."
That's adorable.
So cute.
I love listening to you guys at work. John J. Rich, longtime listener, been listening since I was in the 5th grade, on my way to school every morning. Now I'm a stay-at-home mom with 4 kids, and I listen to you guys 25 years later religiously. You guys bring so much joy and laughter daily. I'm so grateful for that. Sometimes, as a stay-at-home mom, you don't always get to interact with a lot of people. So when I listen to you, it brings me to my happy place, and I feel like you are right there with me in my home. And one more thing, a few weeks back, you were talking about Greek god names. My children's name are Poseidon, Atlas, Athena, and Hercules.
How cool is that?
Love you so much.
That's dope.
That's very, very cool. Please let Gia know there's nothing wrong with what she's doing. It's just like Kyle said, it's her own version of speed dating. As long as it's just coffee and not Netflix and chill directly after.
Right.
I feel like I've been to the Starbucks where this girl's been man sampling. While she sounds like she has a plan, she sounds a bit mocha loca. Good morning, you amazing people. My commute is very short in the mornings, and I always miss your recommended TV shows. Do you have any that you can recommend this week? I love crime horror. Well, right now, number 1 on Netflix is Monster. It's the Menendez brothers that killed their parents. And I'm only 1 episode in.
It's not a documentary. It's a drama, right?
It's mortifying. The first episode is mortifying. Anyway.
There's your crime.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. A little entertainment news. Is there anything new with Diddy going on?
Yeah. He's been placed on suicide watch as he awaits his trial. Obviously, we know he's in big, big trouble. People from his past are also commenting on it. One in particular is Aubrey O'Day. Do you remember her? She was in Danity Kane.
Yeah, she was
Diddy
in there.
actually discovered Danity Kane. And she, for a very long time, has been anti-Diddy and has been very vocal about it and says that her career has ended because of it, because of the power that he's had in the music industry. So she went on a podcast and she said, him getting arrested validates me, validates my experience that I've shared and everything like that. And then during the podcast, the topic of Tupac came up. And the host said, hey, do you think that throughout this whole thing, are we going to find out that Diddy killed Tupac?
I think you'll find out soon. I mean, we're already finding out, right? Keithy D came forward and said what he said.
I feel Diddy got rid of Pac and Biggie.
And maybe others as well.
And we've said that too.
I heard there's a new Justin Bieber Diddy video that's coming out.
I saw it.
Oh, you did see it?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I heard it's terrible.
It's really terrible.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like Diddy has his arm around Justin Bieber, and Justin Bieber's like holding up a jacket or something. It looks like they're posing for a photo, but Justin Bieber looks clearly drugged up. Like he looks clearly like out of it, in a daze.
And he looks super young in this picture.
Super young. And it's actually like the one that I saw was a side by side. There was that one, and then Diddy was like, "Look at this camera," and Justin Bieber kind of like looks over with glazed eyes. And then there's another part where they're in a club. It looks like they're in a club, and Justin Bieber clearly looks underage, and he's with Diddy and like comes and like looks, I don't know. It's just like knowing the stuff that was happening behind closed doors with Diddy and having Justin Bieber be like roped into all of that. It's very heartbreaking. Not only that, but text messages from Cassie leaked the day that the raid happened. Diddy was texting her like, hey, I have 6 kids. You need to call them and tell them to stand down. And she's like, the fact that you feel okay about the stuff that you did, like every time I've helped you, you knock me up, like literally hit me. She's like, no, thanks.
Unbelievable. Hey, real quick. Hello, John, Jay, and Rich. Good morning. Who's this?
Hello,
Hi, who's this?
Amanda.
Amanda, you're caller 14. You win Justin Timberlake tickets.
Yay!
What are you doing right now, Amanda?
I'm at work.
Where do you work, Amanda?
I work at a school. I'm a preschool teacher.
Love that age.
Are they all in the class with you right now?
I just stepped out.
Okay, good. Because they probably would.
They're probably fine.
Miss Amanda's
You got-
going to see Justin
There's
Timberlake.
another teacher.
Oh, okay, good.
They're fine.
All right, Amanda. Well, you're all set. Thank you for listening.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, hold on. We get some information. That's fun.